Hello, kiddos. It's Mrs. T. Rich here. I just wanted to hop on and share what you are going to be working on in Classkick. I am out proctoring students, grades 3rd through 12th grade, go in person to take tests. When you get to 3rd grade, you'll do the same thing. So I'm out helping out those students this whole week. And while I'm doing that, please make sure you're working on your daily assignments along with Freckle every day and La Lilo, or if you do a Mira every day. Okay. Not everybody does a Mira. That's only for certain people that have finished all of the lessons in La Lilo. Okay, well, let's take a look here at what you will be working on. We've been learning about poetry. April is National Poetry Month. For the unit target, we have I can read and write a poem. Today's target is I know there are different types of poems and I can write a poem. Again, we have learned about that poems can have patterns, poems can have rhythm and rhyme, poems can be short or long, and there are many, many different types of poems out there. So this week we are going to learn about Cinquain poems. A Cinquain is a form of poetry that is very popular because how simple it is. It was created by an American poet, Adelaide Classkick, about 100 years ago and is similar to a Japanese poetic form of haiku. All right, so we talked about that some poems follow a pattern. Well, a Cinquain poem does just that, and it does not rhyme. So the first line is going to be one word, and it's going to be the topic or title that you are writing about. The second line is going to be describing words. You're going to use 2 words for that. The third is going to be action words, 3 ing action words. The fourth line are going to be how you feel, your thoughts or emotions. You're going to use 4 words in a sentence or a phrase. And 5, looks like I accidentally messed that up. Okay, 5 is a similar word for the topic or title, and you're just going to use 1 word for that. So let's look at some examples. So this is, a kid did this one. It says bird, soft, loud, flying, crowing, creeching. I love baby birds. Parrot. We have another one. So we have graham, which is the type of apple. Apples, healthy, delicious. Oh, sorry. That's not the type of apple. That's his name, isn't it? Apples, healthy, delicious, drinking, slicing, tasting. I like red apples, sweet. Plants, pretty, colorful, planting, growing, blowing, makes me feel happy, blue bonnet. So what you're going to do is you are going to brainstorm first. You're going to think about your poem, and you're going to write those on Classkick in this section right here. Okay, so first you'll be writing on this part. You're going to brainstorm ideas about your topic. You're going to think of as many things as you can and write them down. Then after that, then you're going to use this part right here, and you're going to follow the pattern. Again, first line is the topic or title. Second line is describing words. Use 2 words. Third line are action words, ing action words. Fourth line are thoughts or emotions. Those are 4 words in a sentence or phrase. Fifth line is a similar word to the title or topic that you picked. Again, it does not have to rhyme, but it can rhyme if you want it to. You'll be writing a Cinquain poem this week about your favorite animal. Okay, so we wrote about our favorite color last week, and this week we're writing about our favorite animal. I want you to think about and talk to someone first about this. What does your favorite animal look like? What does it sound like? Where does it live? What does it eat? What makes it interesting? While you're doing that and talking about it, you also could start writing down some words about your favorite animal. So describing words. What words describe your animal? Action words. What are those ing words? Okay, so you want to try and have those ing at the end of your word. And then any other words that come to mind about your favorite animal. So what is your favorite animal? What does it look like? What does it sound like? Where does it live? What does it eat? What makes it interesting? Here's some examples. Not all of them follow perfectly that Cinquain pattern, but they give you a good idea as to what to write here. So we have mouse, furry, tiny, squeaking, nibbling, scurrying, comes out at night, rodent. It's a good example there. So you are going to fill in, instead of spring here, it is going to say your favorite animal, okay? And you're going to first try and brainstorm over here. Write your favorite animal up top here. Write 2 describing words, 3 ing words, sentence or phrase right here that uses 4 words, and then a word that's similar to the top, which should be your favorite animal. All right. Thanks for coming and listening to this. Please make sure to complete this week and to raise your hand in Classkick when you're done so I can take a look at that. That will count as your weekly contact. All right. So you will be looking for in Classkick for 21-25 Animal Cinquain poem. And please go and log into Classkick now and get started. Thank you. Bye, kiddos.